Look at the people arrested in last night's march and tense standoff on Gratiot.
Yeah, community leaders say those people don't speak for them and don't want them to do it again. We bring in Defender Sean Lay, who's live with more. Sean, that group last night, some people believe they were intent on a confrontation.
Absolutely, and there was a confrontation with police right here. The end result, 127 arrests. People out in this East Side neighborhood now today telling the local 4 defenders they're furious tonight. Not furious at the police, they're furious at those protesters.
We cannot, us as men and women in this community, cannot afford for nobody to come and burn this stuff down, man. It's not right, and it's outright disrespectful.
That's Ray Winans, a former gang member turned Detroit mentor and community leader, reacting to what we all saw last night.
We don't back down to bullies and shields.
Protesters marching up Gratiot Avenue, then getting into it with Detroit police when they refused to disperse.
So again, the warning always comes before the destruction. Stay up out of here. Leave everybody in the city of Detroit alone. Detroiters know how to work together.
127 protesters were arrested, 47 were from Detroit, the rest from Detroit suburbs, and 6 were from places like Maryland, Washington, D.C., California, and New York City. When railroad spikes were found and fireworks thrown at Detroit police in previous nights, police are on high alert for violence. And last night, Chief Craig says a crowd of protesters tried to pull a supervisor into a melee.
Do you care about the city of Detroit? You're walking down Gratiot. You live in outlying areas. You care about the city of Detroit? You come in here from New York, California, Maryland. Did I say Maryland?
Please stay from out of our neighborhoods. We don't want y'all here. We don't need y'all here. And the community has spoken.
Strong words there. The community has spoken. Let's talk more about that issue with protesters putting their hands on a police supervisor and trying to pull him in to a crowd here. We've seen that in other places around the country. The chief says that supervisor fired off 1 canister of tear gas in self-defense. The supervisor has cuts and scrapes. Also, Devin and Kimberly, the curfew, it's on again tonight. It'll be assessed on a night-by-night basis. Back to you.
Now, Sean, we also know one protester was taken into custody and faced a possible felony charge of inciting a riot, I believe was the charge that was being talked about. That's now been dropped.
Activist Tristan Taylor was arrested right here and was being told he would be charged with that felony. Police dropped the felony, did not send the case to the Wayne County prosecutor. After looking at it, the chief tells the defenders that nothing here happened that supported a felony charge. He is facing the same misdemeanors that others are facing for disturbing the peace. Back to you.
All right, Sean.